Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to Witches of the Moon. I am one of your hosts, Dia, aka Ori of OrioOasis.com. And this week we're talking about deity care and offerings. Now, I kind of touched on this last week. Basically, I'm trying, when it comes to deity, it's like specific and general at the same time. General in the sense that they all need offerings, or they all need to be fed. Um, they all need to be taken care of. But as far as how or what you offer, that goes into specifics depending on the deity, and how often becomes very specific depending on your connection with the deity or what tradition that you're in. Or, and as I always say, it would depend on if you're initiated into a particular tradition, or in a coven, excuse me, or in a coven or something like that. Then that will dictate exactly what, exactly how much, exactly when and where, as far as deity care. So it's kind of hard to give specifics on that. Also, when you make your own personal connection with the deity, certain things that may not seem traditional or other people do, the deity want this from you. And it's in how much from you, and this much from you, and when and where from you. So that also becomes something very personal between you and that deity. So for me, like a lot of the deities that I work with, they like pomegranate offerings from me. They want, I always keep pomegranate, either dried pomegranate pills or the pomegranate seeds. They really love the seeds. So I keep that offering on me at all times for not only the deities I work with, but even the spirits that I work with. That is something that they're like, come on, come on. Now, when I research some of this stuff, that's not something, I'm sorry, see, messages, I'm trying to record and I'm just, that's not something, let me get back to focus. That's not something that necessarily goes with them per se. So it becomes very, very, very specific. So what I would say is, as far as offering to deities, of course, do your research. Some like water, some like juices, some like wine, some may like beer, some may like whiskey. There's different things. Some may want sweet perfumes. Some want, most people, I'll bring up Oshun, she likes mirrors. I've noticed for me, working with Yemiya, she likes, at least for me, because I don't really give her, I work with her my way, because I'm not, it's just me and her, basically. For me, she likes seashells and things like that. For me, when it comes to Yemiya, she likes more silver than blue or white. She likes silver things. So it becomes a personal connection when it comes to offering. When working with Yemiya, she actually likes salt water, whereas trying to give salt water to Oshun, well, me and Oshun ain't the best of friends anyway. I have nothing against Oshun, but me and her energy just not, I don't know. But, when I did try to work with Oshun, she didn't really care for salt water, at least for me, she didn't care for it. There's juices that, I'm rambling. Because, again, it can get so specific, and it's hard to say, okay, for this one, do this. For this one, do that. For this one, do that. For this one, do that. You know what I mean? It's really, like, there's certain things that you should do. And, again, if you're in a particular tradition, and it says do it. But also, as you build your own connection, make sure you keep your mind open for what they want specifically from you. Now, what I will say is keep your altar clean. That's also a way of respecting the deity. Wherever you have that deity at, keep that area clean. At least try to go down and clean it off once a week. Keep it fed with some of them like songs sung to them, so keep it fed with songs. Some of them like to sit and talk with you, so sit there and talk to them, build a connection with them. It's also from an offering. Some like candy, some like perfumes. Hey, feeding them. I don't know what else to say, because feeding them it's general and specific at the same time. So I think that's it. To wrap it up, Make sure make sure you just keep your altar clean. When you're getting rid of the offering, here we go. That's what I was thinking of. When you're going to get rid of the offering, don't just do it like you just threw it in the trash, like it's just an orange peel that you just ate. Take it, put it in a separate bag, and take a little extra care when you go to get rid of it. Put it in a separate bag, and then take it directly out to the trash or dumpster or whatever, or wait until you get ready to go out the house, put it in a separate bag, and then go put it out in nature. For me, when I'm getting rid of my offerings to the deities I'm using, or to my ancestors, or to my spirits, I don't throw them in the trash at all. I literally take them out and sit them by a tree, or throw them in a stream, or throw them in a stream of water, or sit it by some form of nature where it can finish to decompose naturally and go into the earth. That's something that I like to do. As far as candles, when I'm finished with them, I'll take the, depends on the candle, I'll take the candle, I'll wrap it, well, this part I do for all of them. Take the candle, I put it in the bag, I break the glass, and then I tie the bag up and I take it out to the dumpster. Now, this part depends on what I'm doing. So if there's a little bit of wax left in that candle, and if the candle went really, really good, I'll save that little bit of wax. I'll take it out, I'll break the glass, get the wax out that candle. Be safe now, because you can get cut real easy doing this stuff. I've been nicked a couple of times. But I'll take that candle and I'll sit it in a jar on the altar. And I'll use that wax when I'm sealing mojo bags or making my Ori babies, or I'll take some of that wax and dip it in put in another candle on doing a prosperity spell or a love spell or a protection spell, depending on what that deity is known for, and depending on what I want to do, I'll save some of that wax and other things. Also, like if the candle was dressed with maybe a crystal or something like that, I don't throw that crystal away. I put it back on. If it burned down really good, I'll put it back on the altar as an offering, and that crystal now becomes, crystal belongs to that deity, and I'll use that crystal in what I'm doing working with that deity. This also goes with things like if you're using, like if I use the lodestone or a penny magnet, whatever thing that doesn't decompose, whatever doesn't decompose, if it went well, I keep it, and now becomes that deity, and I keep it on the altar, and I use that for when I do working with that altar. With that deity. So, with that being said, I think I rambled enough on this topic. So, as usual, don't forget to comment, rate, with a T, and subscribe. Don't forget to watch everybody's videos, and I'll see y'all next week. Peace.